I'm Laura Jones for Charleston Home and Design Magazine here at our downtown Gilliard Center as part of our January's Charleston Home and Design Show. I'm here with Brad from Mr. Critter. How are you today?
Good. How are you today?
Pretty good. I got my comfy shoes on, so I'm ready to rock today. But
It's a nice day.
yeah, I've heard business has been booming for you. This weather in Charleston, as we all know, has been a little bit but hectic, and it's been a little confusing for
Not our usual.
for our little critters too. Correct?
Yeah, it's been a good 10 years since we've had a good cold snow, and no animals out there are 10 years old. So when the critters wake up and everything's frozen over, they find places else to live, like our homes. Yeah.
I mean, it was hard enough for humans who can comprehend what's going on to adapt to all of this snow and ice. I can't imagine about the poor little guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of phone calls from this over this winter. Winter is our busiest season.
Really?
Now spring's coming up.
Yeah.
That's the next busiest season because all the animals want to wake up and have more animals. So now we get a lot of squirrel calls coming in right now, a lot of raccoon calls, stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense completely. But even though we have these, that's so nice problems of snakes and squirrels and critters and everything, your neighbors don't have to know that you have these issues, correct?
That's right. In fact, our trucks, we specialize in not marking our trucks. So when we show up, we just look like another contractor at the house, not someone here to get out critters.
Yeah, that's great. If people want to prevent the critters, I know you also do a lot with prevention and keeping the animals out and exclusion. What are some things homeowners can do now or should start doing right now to help with this, avoid the spring problem?
Well, what we do is we specialize in critter proofing your home so that none of these animals will ever give you a problem. As far as in the late winter, early spring, it's always good to have a company come out and look around, see if there's any problems that are starting and stop it before it gets bad. It's all about preventative maintenance. We close every hole over half an inch on your house, and that's how we stop them. And we give a 1-year warranty. They won't come back.
Wow, that's impressive. What are some of the more common critters you see? I know you said squirrels. What else? What else do you have?
Here in Charleston, we pretty much all have rats. We have to deal with them. They're in our yards. We have to deal with them. Squirrels and snakes. The last 2 years, we've had a lot of snake calls. They've been getting a lot more of them lately. But pretty much, we get a call on everything out there.
Yeah, I can't imagine. What kind of snakes do we have, just so I can know what to look out for?
Well, we have rattlesnakes, we have copperheads, we have water moccasins. We also have all the non-venomous. The biggest problem is a lot of them look the same. So it's hard to tell the difference between them. So I just tell everybody all snakes should just be avoided.
Yeah, it makes me want to wear my cowboy boots all day, every day, so they don't touch me.
That's right. And for peace of mind, you can use cinnamon oil mixed with water in a spray bottle, spray it around your house. Snakes cannot stand that smell. So that helps a lot of people who just want that peace of mind to know that the snakes aren't coming, putting out something like that.
I'm going to start spraying myself with cinnamon oil. I had a snake, and not even joking, fall from a tree when I was on a walk with my dogs.
On you?
Yeah, it was. I had my 2 dogs, right there. You've never heard a scream like that, I swear, in your life. So I don't know how you do this.
That's
every
fine.
day.
I love what I do. I truly enjoy every moment of what I do.
I would have given anything for you to have been there, right?
Yeah, me too. I would have enjoyed it.
Well, thank you so much for chatting. And what are some of the things that people can look out for? Obviously, snakes don't fall from trees every day, but you might notice something a little different in your home. What are some of those telltale signs?
Little chewing marks on the outside of the home. That's a big telltale sign. If you're hearing scratching in your attic, that's always a good telltale sign. And sometimes odors, just an odd odor. It might not necessarily be the animal, but the animal could be changing things in your attic that change odors. So there's a lot of little things you just kind of look out for.
Gotcha. Well, if they see any of these things or hear any scratches or actually see something falling from the trees, how can they reach you?
Well, Mr. Critter, you can call me at 843-205-0551, or you can go to our website, peacefulpestcontrol.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.